Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Johnson. And some room to work. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 43. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
The ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Six yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Running from the gun, Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
Second and 5. At the 20.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust? Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, it's Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after here coming up. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run.
Bradley Pinion.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out. And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way down to the 29. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
The ball carried by number
Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That's good.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 7.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. To throw is Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 8 yards out. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Johnson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained. Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Room here to run. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the booths right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
32-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. First down. Here's Burrow. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Tampa Bay.
On the ground, this is Johnson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Johnson on the carry.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. That's complete to his running back, Evans. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
And the Buccaneer first down.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from the 20. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 6-play drive. And the touchdown run came from Kerryon Johnson to cap things off.
Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2, 3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. Now a handoff here to his running back. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's good.
He got 29 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 50.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
At the 3-yard.
And that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Burrow. It's complete. He's got Gronk. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
Burrow's sacked.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wild card bout. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. It's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, this is Forsett. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Number 35.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to Forsett. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Murray on third down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They go to Johnson again. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. He's got Evans.
Burrow's pass complete to Mike Evans. An 8-yard pick.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Burrow's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now Johnson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Carry on.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, here's Burrow. Over the middle to Evans. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now we're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
4th down.
Penny. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Surprised at all that they went with a fullback there?
Not at all, because it harkened back to the days where we watched these games almost in black and white, right? The stocky guy, the strong guy, the powerful guy with leg drive. Give him the football, and even if the blocking isn't perfect,
and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
The extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. B.J. Hill in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Murray.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Made by B.J. Hill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. That is caught inside the 5. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
The kicker on for the point after.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go out there, we've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy. On second down, Burrow. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Now it's Burrow. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Then he finds Gronk. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, Johnson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe.
By B.J. Hill.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Murray. They will find Davis. That's complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Takes it at the 7. Breaks a tackle. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
So now the Bucs down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. This is where your playoff medal is tested. On the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
On the deep ball.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading 000s. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick 6 or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I loved one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along." That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot, they run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab it.
And he's got this down to the 35. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
1st down.
And they give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And there is a flag, so a big 2nd down pickup, but will it hold? So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57. That QB's trash. Let's go.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally, being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So they say forget the field goal and the lead. They're going for the win in OT here on 4th and goal. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Touchdown.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that? Being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
Set to kick off.
The Browns kicker, Cody Parkey, all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And his first look is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Rolling to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one is caught by Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody come. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 18 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, Mayfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
They go with Chubb on second down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A 2-yard pickup.
On third down, Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
That's good for another.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. The touchdown pass, Mayfield to Landry, and the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Going for Metcalf. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 51 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down.
The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
2 yards on the pickup.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
He's checking.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Landry.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 34-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 30.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They run again on first down. Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 22, Mayfield. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
The Browns. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
56.
Now Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
To Austin Hooper.
One-handed. Love the effort.
Third down.
Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session if he's saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
Two
again.
more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run. Chubb. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
For Nick Chubb.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll run with Chubb. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain. brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
The score, Browns 21, Seahawks 6. Set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Mac Wilson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Denzel Ward.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, I get what he was trying to do.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb, and he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
On the carry.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Down Browns.
Mayfield on first down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Mayfield with the give to Nick Chubb. He's across midfield with a 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
On the tackle.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down.
First down, Mayfield. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
First down.
Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Rashard Higgins.
Rashard Higgins. 35 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
Two in, the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Matt Breida. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Second and...
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Mayfield. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 33 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And he's into the clear. 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Mayfield to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Jones on the coverage.
Throwing, Mayfield. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
First down, Browns.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Browns 14, Dolphins 13.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. They'll try and run it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Mayfield
able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and goal, Cleveland.
Now Chubb. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up
Chubb.
second and goal.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Mayfield now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass to Austin Hooper.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
This is Jakeem Grant. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
By Malcolm Smith. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 56. Mike 56.
From the gun, it's Tua. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
So
line.
a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
56, Mike. Here we go, Jack. Go. It's just me and you.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go. Let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On first down, here's Breida. Open space inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
They run with Breida. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Hey, Mike 50's the mark. 50's the mark. Get in the right room.
They'll try to run with Breida. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
50, blue there.
Tua going to run the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tua Tagovailoa in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. The final shot before half. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
Let's go, Mike 50.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Mike 50, Mike 50. I got you, son. I got you, son.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. going to the air. Tagovailoa looking for the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Here's Hunt. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
That one is caught by Hunt. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Breida. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Browns' 41-yard line.
Let's go, D. Check 37. Check 37.
Here's Tua. There he goes inside the 30. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Check 93 is the mic. 93 is the mic. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Tua. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
The goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Tua going to run the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. conversion attempt still to come. This time, Tua is going to throw it. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Mayfield looks to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Past the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
To Jarvis Landry.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Set to kick off.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. Jakeem Grant now to return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And over the middle, this is Parker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. This is Breida on the draw. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Exit, exit. Ready, go. Check,
here's Breida. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Now two are going to try and sneak it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Check, nickel, nickel, nickel. Shoot, watch the shoot.
Two are going to run the sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
And goal.
Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Today's final